Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss an experiment from the microbiology, that is enrichment and isolation of an anaerobic bacteria. So first we are going to culture it. After culturing we are going to isolate this bacteria, and then we are going to culture it. So we are going to perform two experiments side by side in this microbiology experiment. So what are these bacteria which are present in the culture? So the bacteria may be the aerobic bacteria, means these bacteria require oxygen for the growth. Next is the anaerobic bacteria. This bacteria does not require oxygen for the growth, or you can say that this bacteria does not survive if the low concentration of oxygen is present, or these bacteria can grow in absence of oxygen, any one of them. Next is certain bacteria which can grow in the presence or absence of the oxygen. So it can grow in both conditions, so that's why they are said to be the facultative aerobes. Next is the microphilic organism. So what is microphilic organism? These are those that do not require, but at a very low concentration also they can grow. So you can say that they do not require oxygen for the growth, but at low concentration they can grow. That's why they are said to be microphilic organism. So there are four different type of bacteria which can be seen in a particular culture or a mixed culture, and the effect of oxygen or the presence or absence of a oxygen and a growth is somewhere related to, they are related to the oxidation reduction potential of the culture medium. So you can say that there are several methods for cultivation of anaerobic organisms, such as eliminating the oxygen from the test tube. हम क्या कर सकते हैं, एनारोबिक बैक्टीरिया को कल्चर कर सकते हैं सेवरल मेथड से. ओनली व्हाट वी हैव टू डू इज दैट वी हैव टू एलिमिनेट द ऑक्सीजन का सोर्स हमें कट करना पड़ेगा. And one of the method today we are going to study, that is the you can say that culture of anaerobic cultivation of the bacteria by preparing a bath or by means of the mineral oil. So today we are going to study the culture of the bacteria by using the mineral oil. So we are taking a broth, we are adding a culture to it of the bacteria, but what we are doing, we are cutting the supply of the oxygen by means of adding the mineral oil layer above the culture, so that the oxygen supply is stopped. The requirement related to the experiment is the test tube, mineral oil, nutrient agar, nutrient broth, and bacterial culture. So these are the primary requirements which is required for this experiment. Now coming up to the procedure that is cultivation of the bacteria by using the mineral oil. For this, the first step is prepare the nutrient broth and sterilize it. So we have to take a conical flask, and that inside the conical flask take the broth, nutrient broth. It may be the agar broth, nutrient agar broth. So this broth is a particular amount, or 4 grams of the broth is applied to 100 ml of the distilled water. So this is nothing but the nutrient broth is ready. So we have to take a broth, and then we have to sterilize in a conical flask. So we have to sterilize this nutrient broth inside the conical flask by means of the autoclave. Now we have to distribute the sterilized nutrient broth in a test tube. So we have to distribute, or we have to pour this prepared nutrient broth inside the test tube. So we have to take 5 to 10 ml of the nutrient broth in the test tube. So we have already distributed here the nutrient broth. So till here we have added the nutrient broth. in the test tube. Then we have to inoculate bacteria culture. So if the bacteria culture is already prepared, then we have to inoculate the bacteria culture. So red dots are nothing but the culture of bacteria. So we have added the bacteria culture suspended into the broth aseptically. So we have to add the bacteria culture in the aseptical manner so that the other contaminant should not enter into it. Next is that we have to shake the test tube. So after adding the culture, we have to shake the test tube and for uniform distribution of organisms so that the organism will be uniformly distributed. Next we have to pour the mineral oil in the test tube. So here we have poured the mineral oil at the top of the test tube so that the oil does not dissolve in the water. So it remains as a layer on the surface of the nutrient broth. So this is the mineral oil layer. And then we have to keep for incubation at 37 degrees Celsius for 24 hours. So we have to keep both this test tube in an incubator for 24 hours. And after 24 hours you will come to know the growth of the bacteria, or you can say that the growth of anaerobic bacteria. Why? These organisms will only survive, anaerobic bacteria are those bacteria which survive in absence of oxygen, and other organism will be dead. So if the culture contain the aerobic bacteria, then that bacteria growth would not be possible because of the given environment, and aerobic bacteria growth can be possible. So that you can see the growth after 24 hours, that will be turbid, or you can say that the growth of certain bacteria can be easily seen. Now we have to proceed for the next steps. So next step is the next experiment, that is anaerobic cultivation of the bacteria by preparing the bark. So we have already cultivated the bacteria, anaerobic bacteria, in the broth. So inside the broth we have already cultivated the bacteria. Now after 24 hours we will come to know that certain anaerobic bacteria will survive and they used to flourish. Now what we have to do is that we have to isolate these bacteria. So we have to isolate and we have to culture it. So in order to isolate, we have to follow the next method, that is aerobic cultivation of bacteria by preparing a bath. So we are going to place this culture, which is in broth now on the agar medium. For this, the procedure is prepare the nutrient agar and sterilize it. So now we want to place this bacteria which is present in broth now in an agar plate. So we have to prepare an nutrient agar. It's not broth but it is agar. So we have to prepare a nutrient agar. First we have to take a few quantity, consider if it is 4 grams of the agar, 4 grams of nutrient agar in 100 ml of distilled water. So this will gives you the nutrient agar medium. Now what we have to do is that we have to take this nutrient agar, we have to prepare this nutrient agar, put it in a conical flask, and then we have to sterilize it. So we have sterilized by placing it in an autoclave for half an hour. Okay. After placing it in an autoclave for half an hour, now it is a sterilized nutrient agar. Now we have to take sterilized test tube. So we have to take again the sterilized test tube. So we have taken sterilized test tube and pour the nutrient agar. So you know that it is hot, that's why it is not solidified. So we have to pour this nutrient agar, in the test tube and bring it to lower temperature. then we have to cool it. Okay, so while doing this process, cooling is already done. So we have to pour the nutrient agar in the test tube. So we have to pour it. So we have to pour this agar which is in the liquid medium. The agar, the main specialty of a nutrient agar is that when it is hot, remains in the liquid medium. When it becomes cold, it gets to solidified. So it gets solidified. So we have to pour when it is in the liquid medium. So after sterilization, it is hot, that's why it is in liquid medium. That time we have to pour the agar in the test tube and we have to cool it, so that the culture what we are going to add next after this procedure should not die. That's why we have to maintain, before settling or before solidifying the temperature, we have to keep it above. Before that we have to add the culture. So now when it is poured into the test tube, this nutrient agar is poured into test tube, then it is lukewarm, then we have to add the culture. So we have to take 1 ml of the culture and then we have to suspend into nutrient medium and gently shake into the mix. We have to shake this because it is already, nutrient agar is already in the liquid medium, as well as we have added the culture. So as soon as we have added the culture, we have to shake it in order to check the uniform spreading of the culture. And then we are asked to make the temperature down, or we have to allow it to solidify. So allow it to solidify. So as soon as it will cool, it will solidify. Keep this test tube for incubation at 37 degrees Celsius. So normally they are said to be this slant. So the test tube will be like this, and then after adding the culture, we have to make it to or we have to cool it. So after cooling, the layer will look somewhat like this. So this is the upper surface where you can find out the bacteria which are solidified, and certain bacteria which are stuck over here, they also get, but the maximum number, they are solidified at the surface, or they get attached at the surface. So you have to keep this test tube in this way, slanting way. That's why it's said to be slant. So we have to prepare a slant in order to isolate the bacteria from the given culture. And then we have to keep it for 37 degrees Celsius. So we have to keep this slant for 37 degrees Celsius. So after 1 day, that is 24 hours, you will come to know that the bacteria has already been isolated, and that can be easily seen through the microscope. So after a staining procedure, we can see or observe under the microscope. So in this way, we can culture the anaerobic bacteria inside the lab. So after performing this experiment, what you can observe is that microbial growth has observed in both nutrient broth as well as the nutrient medium, okay, or isolated medium, okay, that is, you can say, buff. So both in the nutrient broth as well as buff or agar medium, we have seen the presence of the microorganism. Now coming up to the result will say is that the anaerobic organisms can be cultivated by using oil and buff method. So we have cultivated the anaerobic organism by means of oil as well as the buff method. So if you are asked to culture the anaerobic organism on the agar medium, then also you can do it by means of the oil. If you are asked to do it, then nutrient broth, then also you can do it. So next is microbial growth is observed in both agar as well as broth. So in both medium, we can see the microbial growth can be seen. So see you tomorrow with the next experiment. Thank you for watching.